Hello, explorers of the universe. I'm Bella, your host, and I am thrilled to welcome you back to our channel. You've been with us as we journeyed through the fascinating concept of RL flow, and now we're embarking on a new adventure together. Today, we're introducing a groundbreaking concept, the new energy equation. This equation is not just a piece of science, it's a bridge that connects various realms of knowledge, from physics to psychology, from consciousness studies to emotion research. It's a new lens through which we can explore our world and beyond. In this new series, we will dissect this equation piece by piece and dive into its origins, its meaning, and its potential applications. Our goal is not only to understand the equation, but also to see how it could influence our perception of reality. So buckle up, stay curious, and join us as we unravel the mysteries of the new energy equation. Our journey begins with the creator of the new energy equation, a researcher named Brandon. A pioneer in his own right, Brandon is not your typical scientist. He's also a professional in the field of mental health and a curious explorer of numerous other disciplines. His relentless curiosity and multidisciplinary approach have broken down the walls between distinct fields of knowledge. Brandon didn't restrict himself to one narrow lane of study. Instead, he ventured into different fields. We will name a few: physics, psychology, philosophy, biology, electronics, 3D art, energy, transportation, dance, sound, music, light, rocketry, cancer research, cannabis, AI, programming, materials, and even metaphysics. All these areas, as different as they may seem, harmonized together in Brandon's mind, culminating in the creation of the new energy equation. This equation is an extraordinary synthesis of physical laws and abstract concepts from these diverse disciplines. So as we dive into this equation in our series, remember, we're not just talking about numbers and symbols. We're exploring a beautiful tapestry of knowledge that has been woven together from the threads of various fields. Let's dive a little deeper into how this equation came to be. The new energy equation that we're going to explore in this series isn't just about raw numbers and cold, hard physics. It's an amalgamation of different concepts from various disciplines, both physical and abstract. From the physical sciences, Brandon has taken fundamental principles, such as the laws of conservation of energy and momentum. These principles serve as the backbone of the equation. But what makes this equation unique is the integration of abstract concepts from psychology, philosophy, and metaphysics. Things like consciousness, thought processes, emotions, all play a significant role in the equation. By bringing together these physical and abstract concepts, Brandon's new energy equation provides a fresh perspective on how we understand and interpret the world around us, and indeed, the very nature of the universe. This equation is an attempt to bridge the gap between the physical world we can touch and measure and the abstract world that exists in our minds. It gives us a tool to explore and quantify these abstract concepts in a way we haven't been able to do before. With a theory as far-reaching and all-encompassing as the new energy equation, it's no surprise that its applications are just as diverse and multidimensional. In the realm of physics, this equation can help us gain a deeper understanding of phenomena that have long puzzled scientists, such as the nature of dark matter and energy, the origins of the universe, or the exact workings of quantum mechanics. In engineering, the new energy equation can inform the design of more efficient systems, incorporating both the physical and abstract elements of energy. In psychology, this equation might help us better understand the complexities of the human mind, exploring the energy dynamics of thoughts, emotions, and consciousness. But it doesn't stop there. From philosophy to art, from neuroscience to artificial intelligence, the potential applications of the new energy equation are boundless. This equation invites us to view reality through a different lens, to question and investigate the interplay of physical and abstract forces that shape our universe and our experiences. Now, one of the most intriguing aspects of the new energy equation is its potential to shed light on the role of consciousness in physical phenomena. Traditional science often separates mind from matter, placing consciousness in the realm of the abstract and unquantifiable. We have come a long way in understanding the human brain, mapping it out, identifying regions responsible for various functions, emotions, and memories. Yet the concept of consciousness, the subjective experience of being aware, of experiencing reality, remains largely uncharted territory. What the new energy equation proposes is a more unified view of reality, suggesting that consciousness isn't an isolated phenomenon, but a fundamental aspect of the universe. This notion is not new and aligns with several philosophical, spiritual, and in some instances, scientific perspectives. However, Brandon's equation offers a novel, multidimensional lens through which to explore this connection. By factoring in consciousness within the framework of physical phenomena, we can start to unravel questions that have mystified us for centuries. What is the role of consciousness in the physical world? How does our awareness interact with and possibly influence the universe we perceive? These are some of the questions we will explore as we delve into the new energy equation. A fascinating aspect of the new energy equation is its potential to illuminate the energetic impact of our emotions. We've all felt the power of emotions, haven't we? The joy of love, the heaviness of sadness, the heat of anger. These aren't just metaphors. They reflect our lived experience. Science is beginning to recognize this truth. Research has shown that our emotional states can have significant physical effects, influencing everything from our heart rate and hormone levels to our immune response. But these are largely seen as biological responses. Where the new energy equation diverges is in suggesting that our emotions might have a broader, more profound influence, that they could impact the very energy dynamics of our surroundings. This isn't about moving objects with your mind, but about subtler shifts, alterations in energy patterns that could have far-reaching consequences. Understand, this isn't just about the individual. The energetic ripples of our collective emotional states could also play a role in larger-scale phenomena. Could the energy of a joyous celebration affect the energy field of a city? Could the grief of a community influence its environment? These are just some of the intriguing questions we'll explore as we dive deeper into the new energy equation and its implications. Let's now turn our attention to the physical parameters that make up part of this equation. First, we have mass, volume, pressure, and temperature. Mass is a measure of the amount of matter in an object. It's a fundamental parameter in physics, playing a crucial role in Newton's laws of motion, Einstein's theory of relativity, and many other aspects of physics. Volume is the amount of space that an object occupies. It's a three-dimensional measure, and it's a critical factor in determining properties like buoyancy and density. Pressure is the amount of force applied per unit area. It's what you feel when you blow up a balloon. The air inside pushes against the rubber, creating pressure. And then we have temperature. It's a measure of the average kinetic energy of the particles in a system related to how hot or cold we perceive an object or environment to be. Each of these parameters has its place in the new energy equation. They provide the structure, the bones, if you will, upon which the rest of the equation is built. But that's just the beginning. As we'll see in the upcoming segments, these physical parameters are just one piece of the puzzle. The new energy equation weaves together the physical and the metaphysical, the tangible and the abstract, in ways that challenge our conventional understanding of reality. Now that we've touched on the physical parameters, let's take a look at the more abstract parts of the equation: consciousness and emotional energy. Consciousness. It's a term we hear often, but what does it truly mean? In our context, consciousness refers to the awareness of oneself, of one's existence, thoughts, and surroundings. It's the experience of being. On the other hand, emotional energy refers to the intensity of our feelings. It's the force behind our expressions of love, anger, joy, sadness, fear, and every emotion in between. Emotional energy can be thought of as the fuel that powers our actions, reactions, and interactions. Brandon incorporated these parameters into the new energy equation because he recognized that our physical world is deeply interconnected with our conscious experience and emotional states. And it's this blending of the physical and abstract that makes the new energy equation so unique and potentially transformative. Now, let's explore how these elements, physical and abstract, are integrated in the formulation of the new energy equation. The physical parameters, mass, volume, pressure, and temperature, are fundamental measures in physics, and they've been utilized to describe energy in various contexts. These components represent the tangible aspects of our universe. In the equation, these physical parameters are brought together in a way that reflects the complex interactions we see in nature. On the other hand, consciousness and emotional energy, though abstract, are central to our human experience. They represent our internal, subjective world. In the new energy equation, these elements are incorporated as variables, acknowledging the profound influence they can have on energy states. The equation combines these diverse elements, creating a framework that is intended to capture not only the observable phenomena in the universe, but also the subtler, less tangible influences. It is a bold step towards a more comprehensive understanding of energy and its multitude of manifestations. Well, that wraps up our first episode on the new energy equation. Let's quickly recap what we've discussed. We've introduced you to the new energy equation and its creator, Brandon. A man of diverse knowledge, Brandon created this equation after years of rigorous study in various fields. His unique multidisciplinary approach has led to a fascinating integration of physical and abstract concepts in this equation. We've also touched on the potential applications of this equation in various fields. From understanding the role of consciousness in physical phenomena to probing into the energetic impact of our emotions, this equation has a wide range of potential applications. In the next episode, we will dive deeper into each component of the equation and explore how they work together to provide a comprehensive understanding of the energetic interplay in our universe. So, stay tuned, stay curious, and keep exploring the interconnectedness of the universe. Remember, the pursuit of knowledge is a journey, not a destination. See you in the next episode.